Good run, man. You are mopping the floor with me right now.
I'm pretty good at 2K.
I see it. I see it.
This year, there was a...
The road in the NBA can be a very... And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Leonard.
And he hasn't been making as much of an impact with his defense as he had been earlier in the season. Steal numbers have dropped off in the past 5 games. He'll need to put a lot more effort into his defense here tonight.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Howard is out there with Marc Gasol. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Leonard in at the 2 guard. And for the force, we've got Conley. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Ilyasova in at the 3, the small forward.
Capitalizing on the era, grinding out points, you gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's gonna do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
Now here's Howard. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Portland.
I also thought he did a tremendous job in terms of timing in that game, swatting away some shots. Ended up with 3 blocks in that game.
And the guys up front may determine, Brent, the outcome tonight. What elements make for a fantastic front court?
Well, nowadays it's about skilled front court players, guys who have the ability to not only shoot it, but also dribble handoff, make decisions with the basketball to help open up and spread up your offense for your guards and your quicker players to slash and find those gaps.
Now here's Beverley, following the miss by Michael Conley. Pass to Gasol. In the corner, it's Capella. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Leonard. And Bamba pulls it down.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
A masterful possession from LaVine. He's so lethal at shooting once he catches it.
And here's Beverley after the 3-pointer from Zach LaVine. Gasol kicks to Beverley. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter, and bang, just kicks it out.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
Well, Kevin, look, he thinks their long-range shooting can make all the difference, not taking anything away from the defense they're going up against. But he did say he'd be surprised if his guys didn't shoot a high percentage from outside. Pretty confident coach, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Conley, the pass to Drummond. Outside, LaVine. Pass to Ilyasova. Launches a 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
Conley against Beverley. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Conley kicks to Drummond. .55 seconds left in the first quarter. And so it looks like Pittsburgh will retain possession here. Clock at 6. Passes it to Ilyasova.
Like the work from Dwight on that play. Some good attention on that defensive possession.
Bamba's shot is off. Here's Leonard, and then Leonard with the dunk.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Conley dishes to Drummond. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Back to Conley. With the tip. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. The pass to Gasol. He dishes it to Leonard. Inside. Pass to Beverley. Over Drummond. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. wasn't an immediate star turn for Mike Conley in the end.
The ups and downs of injuries and
Great work ethic is the key. Conley stayed at it.
And a player that's known for keeping his composure, that helps also. He weathered those early challenges and just stayed positive.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Pittsburgh, looking at who they've got out there. Conley out there with Levine. Then it's Ilyasova. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Bamba in at the 4. Conley's shot is off. Conley's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here.
And already over a decade in the league for Mike Conley. He never got past the numbers game to make the All-Star team in the crowded Western Conference, but make no mistake about it, Conley is star caliber.
Jacks up a 3. Connects from three-point range. Conley's got 7.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
And Greg, you talk to Conley, he'll admit he's been frustrated trying to break through and get that recognition.
Still, the way he plays the game, not focused on his individual numbers, unselfish, and focused on what the team needs to win. And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Here is Conley after Clint Capella's bucket. Now Drummond, Levine, and Levine throws it down.
And that athleticism has always been a big part of Levine's game. He makes dunking look easy.
And it's Leonard at the elbow. Rebound Andre Drummond.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Clint Capella.
And in flashes, Levine has shown he can be a star. Now, he has to put it all together on a consistent basis.
Oh, you just watch Levine play, and you can see the athleticism he possesses. Greg just explodes anytime he wants to.
And guys, with Levine, the speed and first step have always been there for him. But you can see the strength he's added to his game since his rookie year whenever he goes at the rim.
What awareness there from Kawhi, waiting for his teammate to break free and then finds him.
Outside, Levine. From deep, Ilyasova. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists tonight.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now here's Conley. He had a 33-point outing in their last game again.
Let us not forget about the work on the glass, Kevin. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
And that one's good. Beverly.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Ilyasova with the ball. Last game he had 12. Conley with the 3. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
Knocked away. Kicks it to Beverly. And a close game so far through the first 2. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, the shooting accuracy was
And now with the second half of
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Marc Gasol is out there with Howard. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. They get the rebound. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. And the movement to bring the NBA back to Seattle, the Pacific Northwest. Brent, you played there half a decade. I know you've got fond memories. How much does that city love the NBA?
The Seattle fans are incredible, and I don't know how much,
knowledgeable.
Yes, and how much longer do we have to keep talking about how we want a team in Seattle?
One of
It's
the great cities in this country.
a fantastic place to play, to live, and the city is starved to get the Sonics back up there in the Greeny Bowl.
And they'll support them.
Oh, there's no question about it. So the time is ticking, and everybody's excited about the opportunity in the near future for the team to return.
Ball's knocked loose, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
You look at Levine, he's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, and I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
And Howard knows exactly what he's out there to do: defend, rebound the ball, and be aggressive in the paint.
Pittsburgh trails by 11. Conley feeling it out. Will it go? And it's Gasol with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Very easily could have been an and one there. Leonard takes the contact and still maintains the focus to make the score.
And it'll be Pittsburgh with their first time out of the game here.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Conley against Beverley. At the elbow, it's Bamba. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Bamba's got his first 2 points of the night.
Loving the toughness there from Bamba. Just needs to keep proving that he's not to be messed with.
Pass to Howard. Leonard with the ball. Bamba with the block. No one near Conley as he lets it go. It's good from the top of the key. Conley's got 9.
And never one to force the issue. Conley smoothly knocks that down.
Leonard against Levine. Leonard inside. Nice D from Levine. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Pittsburgh. 9-point game. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 11 points in the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And there's the foul. It goes on Ilyasova. That is his first foul of the game. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Leonard against Levine. Stolen by Levine.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight, Kevin. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Here's Leonard. And the miss. And we've reached the end of the third. The away team. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Andre Drummond is out there with Mohamed Bamba. Then it's Conley, then it's Ilyasova, and it's Levine in at the 2 spot. Conley gets the bucket.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Left side Gasol. He kicks it to Leonard. Puts it up. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
I mean, Kawhi Leonard, an MVP candidate. Why? Well, they're the reasons right there. One of the best two-way players we've seen in the past 5 years.
Passes it to Drummond. Shot clock at 6. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, that's where he is just a force. Such a great internal clock in terms of his timing to go up and block those shots, Kevin.
Conley inside the line. And the ball really well in this game, 58%. Oh, wide open look for Gasol. Carries it from 3-point range.
Well, it's the golden age of point guards, and Patrick Beverley trying to show that he belongs amongst them. Great awareness on that play.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Conley, the pass to Ilyasova. And Ilyasova throws it down.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Lobbed up there for Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
I swear Dwight Howard plays with a watch on. His timing is tremendous on those alley-oops.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Conley against Beverley. Conley kicks to Bamba. The pass to Drummond. Shot clock at 5. Fires from the wing. And there's Pittsburgh with another bucket.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
They grab their own miss. Howard finds Capella. Bamba against Howard, and a wide open look for Capella. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
To the paint, here's Ilyasova, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. On the wing, Levine fires for 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. 15 points for Zach Levine.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Beverley, the pass to Leonard. Now Gasol. Howard kicks to Beverley. From deep, Gasol drills it from outside.
Timeout.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. They trail by 7. 44 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Coming into this game, he had been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. And now we've got the intentional foul. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
I think Patrick Beverley, for the entirety of his NBA career, is really going to embrace the role of being the villain. Has no problem with it whatsoever.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 5.
Fourth selection back in the 07 draft. Conley has been a reliable guard for many years.
7-second difference, shot and game clock, and so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's sent back by Howard. And so it looks like Pittsburgh will retain possession here. Time called here. The Force will talk it over. They're down by 5. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
When he came into the NBA, Kawhi Leonard wasn't the most refined player, but something in Spurs management and with the work of the coaching staff, they found a superstar.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.